In this video, I'm going to show you the most effective methods to instantly reduce RAM usage on Windows 10 and 11. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Let's jump straight in. The first step is to turn off Clipboard history. We are starting with a feature most people forget about. Click on the Windows search and type Settings. Click on it to launch it. From the left pane, click on System. Now scroll down and then find Clipboard. Click on it to open it. Under Clear Clipboard Data, if the Clear button is available, click it. After, head to the top and then make sure Clipboard History is toggled off. Clipboard History stores everything you copy, including text, files, images, and it keeps all that in memory. Turning it off instantly frees your RAM and stops background processes from piling up. Second step is disable unnecessary notifications. These might look harmless, but background pop-ups, reminders, and app notifications constantly use memory. Right-click on the Start menu icon, click on Settings, then you click System, then you click on Notifications. Now, turn off notifications for apps you don't care about. Next, click on Additional Settings for a drop-down. Uncheck Windows Suggestions, Prompts and Tips. So you have to make sure Get Tips and Suggestions when using Windows is unchecked. You uncheck Suggest ways to get most out of Windows and finish setting up this device. Then the last, you uncheck Show the Windows Welcome Experience after update. After doing this, you will have fewer background tasks, which will help you get more RAM for your apps and games. Now let's move on to Advanced Fix. For the third step, we will disable memory compression. Windows 10 and 11 has a feature called memory compression. It compresses data inside your RAM instead of moving it to the paging file. Even though it's useful sometimes, but on many PCs, it causes lag, stutters, and high RAM usage. Let's check if it's enabled or disabled. Click on the Windows search and then type PowerShell. Now right-click and then Run as administrator. Click Yes to continue. Type this command, get-mm agents. I'll leave the commands in the description so that you can easily copy and paste. Then hit enter on your keyboard. Now look for memory compression. If it says false, you are fine. But if it says true, disable it using this command. As you can see, mine is true. So you enter disable -mm agent space -mc. Then you hit enter on your keyboard. Now let's verify if the memory compression have been disabled. Again, you can head to the first command and just copy and paste. We'll be using the get-mm agent command to verify. After copying and pasting, you just hit enter on your keyboard. Now you get to see memory compression have been disabled. That is false. This one tweak alone gives many people 5 to 20 extra FPS and lower RAM usage, especially on low-end PCs. Now for the fourth step, let's apply registry tweaks. And by the way, these tweaks are safe. Open your Windows search and then type registry. Once it pops up, click on it to open it. Click Yes to continue. I'll leave the registry path in the description so that you can easily copy and paste into the address bar. For the first registry path, just copy the location and then head to the address bar, highlight everything there, and then paste the new address. Hit enter on your keyboard. So under memory management, change these. The first one is ClearPageFileAtShutdown. Right click on it and then click modify. Set the value data to 1. Then you click OK. This clears the page file automatically to prevent memory corruption. The next is DisablePagingExecutive. Right click and then click modify. Set the value to 1 as well and then click OK. This one keeps essential system files in RAM so Windows runs smoother. And then the third one being LargeSystemCache. Right click and then click modify. Set the value data to 1. Then you click OK. This improves cache management and reduces RAM spikes. Now let's move on to the second registry path. Just copy the location and then head to the address bar of the regedit. Highlight everything and then paste the new address. Hit enter on your keyboard. Under NDU, find Start in the right pane. Double click and then set the value to 4. Then you click OK. This disables the NDU, which is the Network Data Usage Service, which is known to cause high RAM and disk usage on many systems. That's all for the registry edit. Let's move on to the fifth step. Let's reduce Google Chrome RAM usage. Chrome application consumes a lot of RAM, but we can fix that. Inside Chrome, click the three dots at the right top and then click on Settings. From the left pane, click on System. Uncheck Continue running background apps when Chrome is closed, and then uncheck Show System notifications about Chrome features and tips. Now from the left pane, click on Performance. Under Memory, turn on Memory Saver. Set it to maximum if you have low RAM. Now let's unlock some hidden Chrome flags. In the address bar, type Chrome:/flags, then hit enter. Now search for 0 copy rasterizer. Once it pops up, change it from default to enabled. Again, search for GPU rasterization. Now set it from default to enabled. This forces Chrome to use GPU instead of hogging your memory. Once you are done, head down and then click on Relaunch. For the next step, let's adjust virtual memory, which is the custom page file. Virtual memory helps Windows handle large apps even when physical RAM is full. Click on the Windows search and type Advanced System Settings. Click on it to launch it once it pops up. Under System Properties, click on Settings under Performance. Then you click Advanced. Under Virtual Memory, click on Change. Now uncheck Automatically Manage Paging File Size for all drives. Head down and then choose Custom Size. Now use this rule to enter the initial size and the maximum size. For the initial size, enter your RAM in megabytes. Before doing that, just right-click anywhere on your taskbar and then click Task Manager. Then click on Performance. Under Memory, note down your RAM size. My RAM size is 8.5 GB. So to enter the RAM in megabytes as your initial size, multiply your RAM in gigabytes by 1024. So you can just search for your calculator. Then you multiply your RAM in gigabytes. So mine was 8.5 GB multiplied by 1024 megabytes. I have 8704. So I'll enter that as my initial size. Now for the maximum size, double your RAM in megabytes. Examples are as follows. If you have 8 GB RAM, you multiply the 8 GB by 1024 to have your RAM in megabytes. Then you multiply your RAM in megabytes by 2. Since I had 8704, I'll multiply that by 2. Then I'll get 17408. So I'll enter that as my maximum size. Once you are done, click on Set, then click OK. You should receive a notification asking you to restart your PC for the effects to take place. If you don't receive any notification like that, click again on the Change under Virtual Memory. And then this time, multiply your RAM in megabytes by 1.5. Since I had 8704 as my RAM in megabytes, I'll multiply that by 1.5. And I'll have 13056. So I'll enter 13056. Then I'll click Set, then OK. As you can see, now I have a notification alerting me to make sure I restart my PC for the effect to take place. So I'll just click on OK, apply, then OK. Then I'll restart my PC. This will prevent your RAM from random crashes and it will improve its performance. Next, let's disable startup apps. Right-click anywhere on your taskbar and then click Task Manager. Click on Startup Apps from the left pane. Go ahead and disable apps you don't need. So for OneDrive, I can just right-click and then set it to disabled. You can disable apps like Discord, Spotify, Steam, OneDrive, Epic Games, Teams, and the rest of the apps you don't usually use. This will make your system boot faster and stay lighter. Now on to the last but one step. Let's disable some useless services. Click on the Windows search and then type Services. Click on it to launch it. Let's disable the following services. The first one is Connected User Experience and Telemetry. Right-click on it and then click on Properties. For its startup type, make sure it's set to disabled. Then you click Apply, then OK. Next we have Sysmain. Right-click and then click Properties. For its startup type, set to disabled. Apply, then OK. Next we have Windows Search, which is optional but effective. You can just right-click and then click Properties, and then set its startup type to disabled. Hit Apply, then OK. These RAM services constantly read-write data and use RAM for processes you don't need. For the last step, we will be installing a free tool called Wise Memory Optimizer. This tool is tiny, only about 5 MB, and it works perfectly well. Download Wise Memory Optimizer and I'll leave the link in the description. Install the application. Double-click to open it after installation. Click Yes to continue. The interface is very simple. Just click the green Optimize button. And within seconds, you will see your RAM usage drop. It clears out leftover memory from apps you closed, background tasks, and cached data. I have used this tool for a while and it's very safe, fast and extremely effective. That's all for this tutorial. If you followed all these steps, your RAM usage should be lower by now. Your PC should run smooth and games and apps should perform way better. If this helped you, drop a comment below, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more Windows optimization tips and performance guys. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.